Alright, so let's see what options we have now that I've done this. So I could go for the more difficult thing, where I have a different starting exhibit. Which changes it to adding yellow to my base and cards... Okay, so these both have the same property. Yeah, it's red, okay. If there's any unspent mana, gain 3 barrier. Instead of combat, gain 1 barrier. Okay, and it has the same starting library property. Can I do another character? It looks like well, I can't ever play her. Level 8, level 6, level 4. Reimu. Marisa. Well, you know what? Luck. Alright, so what we got here. Spell card adds... Does 32 damage, adds 2 unstable potions to the draw pile. Which, when it enters the hand, gain colorless, deal 15 damage to a random enemy in exile. I like that. Add a purple to the mana thing. Cards in each eraser added to the card pool. At the start of player's first turn, add an occult, which adds 2 purples, or adds a red to the mana base. Card from Marisa. After red is spent, the player gains 1 charge. As 8 or more charge, enters burst. When player enters burst, gain 3 colorless. All attacks do 2 times as much damage. At the end of the turn, lose burst. I don't know. I feel like most of the power for this is actually in the vacuum collapse. But that seems like it's a lot of fun. I don't know. Let's see what... Oh wait, Marissa's in... These are all complex compared to basic ass Reimu. Okay, the other one's less complicated, I guess. We'll gamble. We'll gamble. Normal mode. Enemies have more life. Enemies... Ah, okay. How many difficulties are there? There's 3. Lunatic and hard. Okay. Easy mode. Cannot reach the final act. Huh. Does that make it go 2 acts? Or does that mean I also couldn't reach the final act because I made choices I made before? Yeah. Oh well. We'll check out Marisa mode. See, I told you there's plot. Help you as much as I can, Marisa. Feel free to take anything you need. Choose 1 advantage. Pressing the bamboo forest will give it additional options. Okay. 100 things, 100 golds. Lose starting exhibit, gain random shining exhibit. I think I like having 4 things in my 5 in my mana pool. From 3 uncommon cards, add 1. Choose a card to upgrade. Ooh. Yeah, let's choose a card to upgrade. I want to be able to see your cards. So we got block, deal 10 damage. Add 1 stable potion, unstable potion. Draw 2 cards. Debut, draw 1 more card. Debut? What does debut mean? Activates this card is played the first time in combat. Interesting. Scry 5. Does that let me do anything? Scry X. So with the top X, any number of them may be sent to the discard pile. 14. I think this is the only one that's worth using. Alright. Marisa recalled her favorite Danmaku moves. Here's some of my best medicines. Here, take a pill. We'll gain the maximum life. I feel like the power, I get enough power. I'm not using spell cards enough as it is. Time to head out and resolve the incident. Alright, so we still have the same sort of platformy thing. We still have this, boss select, okay. So you actually choose someone at the end, which is interesting. Every time. Alright, for the first set, I'd like to fight an elite. So that really only gives us 2 options, top and bottom. Of which... Is there a difference between the red and the blue fairies? I guess this gets me 1 event. I'll take the event one. Bows. Okay. Kidama. Alright. Cool. Also... The game lagging a bit now? Huh. Draw 2 cards, but it costs me 2. But I'll get 3 cards. Or I could just kill one of these things. Oh, right, I can't just kill one of these things. That's how that works. I think it's the fact that there's this effect around. I'm going to play this to get rid of that effect. And the frame rate recovered. Alright, I no longer like debut as a mechanic. In fact, Maybe anything with these cards that have the shiny... Do they all have shiny borders? They all have shiny borders. I don't know what I'm talking about then. I have 1 mana. It's so hard to go back to having 1 mana again. I probably should have blocked instead of getting additional cards. Actually, Scry 3 lets me rotate my thing. I definitely want to draw 1 card. If I want to draw 1 card, I want the Unstable Potion, because that'll kill one of them. Boop. Yeah, could have been better. And then I can get 10 block to dodge all of that damage. Or I can do 5 block and take 2 and make forward progress. Let's take the block. Actually, you know what? Let's do something else too. Because we can at least attack... Wait, no. I just need to... I can only do 1 big... I'll swing on this one. And he'll get his 5 block, but I'll kill him next turn. This all makes sense, I think. I'm weak. But it's okay. Alright, 4 and 5 damage, respectively. That's not much. And we have kind of basic cards that all block. They only block. All I can do is block. Alright. I will take no damage. That works. He's going to power up. We can't allow that. I do love adding 1 unstable potion to the draw pile, especially if only one, there will only be 1 thing in the draw pile. And then I'll immediately draw it. And one of these guys will die. Okay. Let's be smart about this. I am going to do 10 damage to this one. Then use this, which will kill the other one outright. Unstable potion goes in. Unstable potion comes out. Perfect. Knife goes in, guts come out. That's what Osaka Seafood Concern is all about. Whenever Marisa enters Burst, which I don't have access to, draw 3 cards. This one's just good. Yeah, the scrying stuff is always tricky to me, but I feel like you got to put a lot of effort into the unstable potion wing of this. Yeah, that looks like it's working again. Yeah, I had to crash out OBS. It actually got stuck. And now it seems happier, though it's still a little bit having some trouble keeping up. Even the CPU is not that... Like, the CPU... That wasn't what I meant to do. The CPU, it says that the frame rate is running at like 40 to 50, but the frame... But I'm like, I'm not CPU bound. I don't know what's going on here. Still laggy? Yeah. Well, I'm not in the game right now, so it should be a little less laggy now, because I was all tabbed out, so it was probably doing something weird. 2 charge, 2 firepower. Oh, I do have access to charge if I wanted to. 14 damage, added astrology to a hand. Those are fun. Temporary firepower down, gain 5, add shadows to hand. What's a shadow? Just something I have to exile. I don't like that card. Like, how bad is this if I run across this? Yeah, it's just unstable. I don't know if it's my internet connection. Let me check something. It's like... It might just be Twitch. I think it's likely it's Twitch, judging by the stuff in here. My ping to Google is clean. The OBS is not dropping frames. It's a consistent KBS. I'm gonna guess that it's Twitch. Just being laggy, and I don't have a solution to that. Like, if it's really bad, I could just end stream. Like, this is just kind of like a, yeah, this is fun to play stream. Can always come back to this later. I don't care too much about it. I do like the noises. But I'll play it for a little bit. If it gets too laggy, we'll just skip. Go do something else. And by that I mean, like, I'll go to bed. I want to start streaming relatively early tomorrow, so hopefully this is not going to be a problem tomorrow. Is it working at all? Like, it's already putting me down to, like, 320. But yeah, I'm not certain. Mystidia. Or Mystia. Lorelei. Delicious skewers. Come and have a look. Come on, Marisa, you can't exterminate yokai on a skewerless stomach. It's true. I guess I'll grab some mushrooms. She is the mushroom master. Mushrooms look nice. I'll take one skewer. One grilled mushroom skewer will be $30 dues. I'll be honest. For once, Marisa. For once. Yeah, this is clearly not working. We've already crashed OBS and come back. If it's this laggy, there just might not be anything for it. So... 3 down. Really hoping I'd get the card that let me do something. None of these let me do anything that's useful. 10 block. Probably want more block? I can't get more block. What is this? At the end of turn, lose 3 firepower. Oh, it takes more damage. Okay, that was me. Right, I did that. This is worth doing to just... What? No, do that. Is it still stuck? Let me refresh the page. It looks like it's still stuck. Like, why is the page making sound when clearly there's nothing? Like, what is going on with this? Yeah. I don't even know what to say about it. It's like just behaving strangely. And everything from this side looks correct. Like, you run a speed test? Go. Yeah, I'm downloading well, but downloading isn't the thing that matters. Yeah, I'm getting a ridiculous amount of download speed. That's nice. And my upload speed isn't great, but like I should still be able to do this. According to this, about 20 megabits a second, compared to a kilobits per second here. Like it should be fine, and I'm not. Yeah. The only thing I can think to do is reset the router and hope. But like it's clearly not even caught up to me when I'm looking over here. Like it's way behind. Like I think it really must actually be Twitch. What direct sunlight does? Oh, that's what that does. That didn't do as much as I thought it would. Alright, I'll fight. I'm gonna finish this fight and then we'll unplug and replug in the router and see what we can get. Ameliorate some amount of damage. Don't have enough to do that. Okay, we'll do this. Hopefully, craft potion, please. No, wait, hold up. I draw 1 card. So get rid of the 10 block, and we'll leave that there, because that's fun. And this will get me an unstable potion that might kill Sunny. Like, I'm guaranteed the unstable potion. Nope. Okay. But I do have 2 mana now. I have more mana. Charge and Fireburst seem fun, but I don't think I want that. I don't really have time for that. Oh, is it catching? This looks better now. Maybe. Let's just get more defense and block most of it. And call it good. Okay. I think I did find the problem. It was dumb. I was dumb. There, in fact, was an error message on the OBS side of things explaining exactly the problem. The encoder was overloaded. Which is weird, because it wasn't using that much CPU time. But honestly, given changes in encoder and stuff, I really should be exploring using different encoding mechanisms. I've switched to use the stream encoder for the time being. But I'm probably going to see about not using the one that says deprecated next to it. That seems like a smart move in the future. But we will see. So at least this will keep working for the time being, I think. Or it'll still be unstable? Seriously? I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, is it at least working? Because, like, OBS seems happy. The frame rate's still a little lower than I would like. I don't know. Maybe something about Marisa. Marisa just doesn't encode well somehow. There's any other settings I could mess with. Animated environment, no. Full screen on. Resolution. No, nothing else I could really mess with here. At least I can see that I'm in the settings. That seems to be an improvement. But, yeah. Either way, I might just hunt not too long. If things are not working well. Give this machine a reboot. And hope for tomorrow that it will not be a problem. Exile to one hand, gain concentration. Marisa is much more complicated. Discard each card in the hand. Cards discarded this way temporarily cost one less. Oh, interesting. Gain 2 grays. Okay, well that seems interesting at least. And I got a Hina doll. What does a Hina doll do? Negate the next 2 misfortunes. Alright, that's nice. Marisa noticed the number of attendees also looking for the culprit like her. What do you think may have a clue to the culprit? Choose your opponent. Become the first boss act. Random! It's fired up. She's itching to fight Sakuya. For a while, Marisa decides to exit the bamboo forest. Alright, starting to get enough money that it might just be worth it to head to one of these. Stream is functional? Yeah, I think there's an encoding issue. I'm gonna play with that a bit once I'm done. Or put it back to how it was for tomorrow, because it should be able to handle encoding the SNES stuff still, but there's something about this that it does not like doing for a long time. And I'm not sure why. So I switch it to stream encode. It should be fine for the time being, but I don't like it. I'll take the top route. Okay, 2 orbs. This is a much more straightforward fight than the last one. Yeah, this is going so much faster, actually. I think that it must be, like, this little, like, shimmer thing that I don't think Reimu's cards had. But, oh well. Need to mitigate. Not much. I guess I look at this occult thing and I just don't think of it as an incredibly... Oh. I need a red one for that. Okay. So used to the colorless mana from last time, not having to think about it. It's a much more interesting mechanic when you actually have to be fair. 9, that's 17. I could scry and... Okay, let's scry. Need to block. Confirm. I'll grab that, because that'll be fun. And then 10 block. Right, it used my reds. So that one isn't blocking any. Say his name. Steve? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Fries. In 2 grays. Takes 2. Deal 12 damage, which won't entirely kill this. Need 3 damage. Alright, discard all my cards. I get 2 grays, which will keep me from getting hit this turn. Joe? Joe... Oh, no, this is a D's nuts joke. How does this work? Joe Mama? That's probably that. Joe Mama. 12 damage. Well, vulnerable. This solves that problem. Then I can use this to kill it. Then I can block. Joe Biden. He's nuts. Alright. I still wonder why the encoder wasn't overloaded earlier. That's the thing that's gonna annoy me for a bit. It's kind of weird to exploit this way. 12 damage. Oh, I should have done that first. Alright, decent chance this will just win. Nope, I don't have mana, never mind. Why am I overloading? I'm not sure. I played the first chunk of this completely fine, and then the second, when I got to the second round, it started behaving poorly. So I'm really not sure. There we go, that's the one I wanted. So I was going to play with this after the fact and try to get it working. I'm using really old encoding settings, and the encoder I'm using is deprecated, so there's probably something there that's worth looking into. Exile. What does Exile do? We have to play it? Yeah, I have to play it to get rid of it. That Shadow card does look fun. Yeah, let's do this. 2 unstable potions seem like a lot of fun. I fixed it up for the time being, but also I don't really care. I don't think this will ever end up. I might edit the first one and put it on YouTube, but otherwise I don't really care that much. Marisa sees a large bag of money on the side of the road. Take it. Picks up the money and counts it. I know what's going to happen. 2E comes out. Aren't you lucky today, Miss Marisa? You want your luck to stay, it'll cost you a tiny bit. So I could lose it all and get the rabbit's foot, which does, it's a card, cannot be played. I get extra money. Or I could give some, or take a misfortune. I am actually immune to misfortune. So I'm going to take the misfortune and take the money. You're seriously trying to blackmail me? If you want, I can take it by force. It's out of my capacity. But the way I see it, you're going to have to a string of bad luck after tonight. Nope. See? Hinada. Solved it from that. Nothing is ever deprecated, just the latest stable release. Well, it says deprecated. I don't know. Like I said, I'll play around with this after the fact. Graze, that's actually pretty powerful given how much I'm using the Graze thing. The shop is cheaper. 40% cheaper. This seems like a really no-brainer. Because then it makes the next things I want to buy cheaper. So I'll grab the Graze card, because that seems fun. Oh, this turn went from the end of state. That's not very good for its cost. Okay. Let's see. 12 damage each enemy. Fireworks potion deals 6 more damage for each unstable potion in the draw and discard piles. That seems fun, but too expensive for what it does. Does some damage. It's accurate. Pay more. No, thank you. Weird name for a release. Deprecator. I'd show it on stream, but it's a pain in the butt to like capture OBS, and you'd see how many awful scenes I have and how awful each scene is. Gain 2 colorless, draw 3 cards, add a quiet moonlight to the discard pile. What is it? Oh, it's one of those. That's annoying. I like that one. I like that one a lot. At the end of Marisa's turn, add an unstable potion. That's an ability. I want that one. That's the one I want. Ability cards are really good. What you would? It's so like my entire OBS thing. I set this up like almost 10 years ago and haven't added to it. Truth Behind Tonight's Disturbance by Hittai is brought to you by Bunu Butter News. All right. Okay, what are our options here? We got our retain. All you do is share full screen. Well, they need to see full screen. I don't want you to see a full screen. Far too complicated. Yes, I want this. That is worth eating basically everything in my hand to do. She's not going to do anything this turn, I don't care. And then I have mana. Do I want to try to spend it? I get block. I mean, unstable potions are too much fun not to want to do. So I'll take the shadow. It's marginally annoying. But what can you do? Far too complicated. It's true. Far too complicated. Boom! Boom! Yeah, see, unstable potions are too much fun. She's gonna newspaper me again, so I guess I could take a turn here. Could run away, but that's not gonna help me any. Deal damage. Deal damage. There's really nothing else I can do. I also can't show you the setting that actually matters now that I think about it. Because I'd have to stop the stream to show the setting, because I can't change the setting now that the stream has started without disabling the recording. Again. Which is going to cause me a headache later. What's in the deck? That's not what I want. But I do like the idea of cycling the deck a little bit. Yeah, discard that. I guess I don't get to do anything there. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Worth. Guess we'll just get 10 block. That was exciting. Ever watched Ebenezer? She's the anti-you docs herself all the time. See? Lo, it's OPSEC's important, man. I don't have any way to ameliorate any of the things I've got in my... Like, I don't have anything I can do here to prevent damage. Throw a couple unstables in there, and hopefully we'll draw both of them next turn. And do some damage to her. Oh, she always has a graze of 1. Okay. Boop. It's just so satisfying. 10 block means nothing, and I guess I just need to shred these cards. And hope for the potion to come up. Ugh. Make it worse. There we go. You do a BRB after here, so we'll do a BRB on the screen. And be right back. Because I need to actually do a quick stand break, because after doing all the things to try to fix it, I never did get a stand break. So I will be right back once I see that it's working, and it's not working, because OBS isn't working that way. Alright, one sec. Oh, right. That just crashes it. That just crashes the bot. That's what it does. That's just what it does. Oh, I think it's stuck. Great. Everything is worse now. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Here's another thing. Because of the OBS resetting and unresetting, I can't get a connection to the OBS WebSocket anymore. I need to disable that for a minute. Which I have a way of doing. By telling it that it's offline. So ads will be disabled. Also, hi, Herosoft. Yeah. I think there's something about an effect they're using, or something that encodes badly, or is eating my video card worse, with Marisa, that just wasn't happening with Reimu when I was doing the first area. There we go. And I don't know why. So, like I said, I need to revisit my... Okay, so what actually happened from first principles? I finished Act 3 of Reimu, then I started Act 1 of Marisa, and I noticed it was lagging a bit. So I actually turned down the settings. This is actually running at 720 instead of 1080. But it was still having problems, and I thought it was Comcast because it looked all fine from down here. And then eventually, after turning on and off the stream twice, and resetting my router, I finally noticed it said down in the lower left-hand corner of OBS, encoder overloaded. So I don't know why it only started doing it after. And honestly, I still have a lot of CPU overhead. How many? I'm only at 21%. There's not that many things doing stuff. So I don't know why it was overloaded. Like, OBS isn't even listed as being CPU bound. This isn't updating. Task Manager? Can I... Hold up. Open Resource Monitor. Never heard of overload. Yeah, neither have I, but here we are. CPU? Yeah, 9%. I'm at 108% of maximum frequency, so apparently I'm overclocking and don't even know it. CPU. Like, OBS is using 4%. I don't know how the encoder was being overloaded. But it's what OBS said, and I'm gonna need to reset this computer. There's like a few zombie OBS processes or something. Either way, I'm like not worried about it because this isn't gonna go on YouTube. I might be. How you doing, Noah? It said I was using like an older H250 264 thing, and I'm gonna play with that after the fact. In case you're up. Well, the thing is, I was saving a higher quality version locally to upload to YouTube. Oh, what does this do? Whenever an enemy is defeated, gain 2 red. That's really nice. Gain 12. Add 1 to the draw pile. And overdrive. I don't have overdrive. So, add 2 instead. I don't have X charge. That sucks. Could add astrology. Don't want astrology. Fight alone. Gain 5 temporary firepower. Discard all non-attack cards. I think this is it. Yeah, Ixathidal is pronounceable, but he's Noah. You don't use hardware encoding, it uses CPU? Maybe. I'm currently just saving off the same encoding thing, so like the CPU stuff isn't right. Oh, here's Resend. I can get the Wolf Tengu shield, which is pretty nice, or the high-tech glasses. I can get more money if I want that, and I could proc another event later, but honestly, whenever it gets plays for the first time each turn, gain 2 temporary hit. 2 temporary firepower is really nice, and I'm likely to play a defense card each round. More exhibits. Gotta get more exhibits. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna play with this after the fact and like move to a more modern encoder. That's the plan. And then I'll play around in this to see if it's still overloaded. Because I didn't have to start stream to get the error message, so I'll be able to see it. Like, not ideal, but it's better than some of the alternatives. I think this middle path is good, because I don't really... I'd rather have some upgrade cards than that. Alright. 36. Oof. And does 12 damage is going to newspaper me. Or add a card. 10 damage. Oh yeah, I want this. Ah, that's such a good ability, and I need to upgrade it soon. Because now I don't have any... Let's do that. I can gain 10 block. And gain 5 block. New encoder in 2027. 2027. It's not. It'll happen this year. Happen extreme, probably. Okay. She's gonna do more damage. I haven't done any damage yet. I don't care about that right now. Let's do that to block most of it. This will draw 2 cards and hopefully get a block card. We have Run Away. Actually, that is good. We can do this. Let's just do that. It gives me 2 grays. Problem solved. And I'll get 2 greens for that. Because she'll try to hit me twice and miss. If something you need to share, BRB ship posting in general. Oh, okay. I mean, that's what it's there for. Really. Oh, I still took damage. Oh, it must have been a not grazable thing. Whoops. Okay. Well, I don't need to do that this turn. Don't need to do that this turn. Vulnerable's nice. Let's just do this. And then... exile that card. That was the plan. No, that was bad. I should have done anything else. Might just lose this. Alright, let me see what Fries is posted. Thanks, AI. Merry Christmas. Hope you have a joyful holiday filled with laughter and great memories. Wishing you peace, happiness, and quality time with your loved ones. Looking forward to another successful year. Fantastic holiday and amazing 2026. That sounds so LinkedIn it hurts. So LinkedIn it hurts. I think I want the thing that gets me 12 block. That seems smart. At the end of the turn, lose 2 life. Alright, well... I haven't done any damage to this thing yet. But let's scry. Yeah, I can draw 1 card. Oh, this will let me draw 2 cards. Yeah, we'll ditch the Broom Defense. And then we'll craft Potion, which draws 2 cards, which will get me an Unstable Potion from here. And a Stable Potion. It got me some number of unstable potions. That was great. Alright, so I am immune to what she's going to do, so I can just... I can throw this out so I can get rid of it. And not take the damage. I can do 12 damage. And otherwise, nothing. Got angry? Certainly. Do not blame you. Hey! She is really swingy. Like, really swingy now. Deal 12 damage to each thing. Fireworks... This is tempting. Really tempting. Tell 2 random cards, gain 3 life. 12 block for 2 is not amazing. Let's do this one. The fireworks attack just looks fun. Alright. Eternity Larva. Such strong life force. Finally accomplished the last step of ascension. Come and receive the blessing of the god of Evernight, Marisa. Upgrade a card, lose 1 life, lose 2 lives. 2 life, choose a card from the library, transform it. I'd rather upgrade a card. Spare me some of that power? Can do. Behold my holy scale power. Alright. What does this do? Draw 3 cards. Ooh, that is good. That boosts the amount of damage significantly. 15 block. That drops the cost substantially. It's in half. I have to take that. That card is too good not to. Weird booba. Eternity's wings release a foul-smelling powder, giving Marisa some power. Hooray. Alright, I probably should do that. I really want to upgrade another card, though. Actually, back. Can I look at the map? That's the library, Pat. That's the map. Oh. Oh, it's another gap. Like, 2 feet away. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna gamble. I'm so gonna gamble. What can we do here? 3 and gain 2 shadows. No, thank you. Yeah, I think this turns the Gray's skill, into something really powerful. With the extra drawing. We'll find out if I'm right in a second. Alright, Rin. Cute Spider Lily. You got there, sis. I really want it. Alright, she's gonna summon reinforcements. Lovely. Okay, add 1 to the draw pile. That's probably smart. 2 firepower is really nice, but that eats 3 of my thing, and I really do want to cast... Let me think about this, actually. Let's just, oh, I've actually... We'll just all cult right now. Do this. Convenient. And I could do that again, but I don't really care about that. I mean, basically that didn't actually help me, because I don't have any unstable potions anywhere. Let's see. So this would take 3... I think this is a good idea just because of long-term effects. This is nice. I can cast this and just do 14 damage, which is good. Or I could make her vulnerable, and then... Yeah, I don't have anything else here. 14 damage is better than nothing. And it looks pretty. Oh boy, really wish I had that thing I just drew. Alright, so I do want to use this. I have a lot of crap coming my way. How much crap? Is that an attack? Detonate the ally with the least life. Okay, well, so there's at least 3 guaranteed attacks, if not 4. Graze is in there. This costs me nothing to do. Let's do that. Yeah, let's just discard those 2. Because I already have a 10 block. I'm going to discard all the stuff anyway. With this. Get my 2 grays. and hopefully draw something better. Well, I'll block some of it. And boom. Yeah, that wasn't nice. She's going for a straight 12 this turn. Okay. Deal 20 damage to each enemy. You know what I'm going to be doing? Well, actually, to the draw pile. Let's do this. And I drew. Not what I wanted, but we'll take that. That's not it. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah, let's do this one. I will need 12 block anyway. That's perfect. And then I can throw this out, which will kill everybody. And I get some more mana back. None of the types I need, unfortunately. Deal 9 damage. I need at least a purple to do anything. So, end turn. My health pool seems depleted. I had a few bad rounds. Can't all work out perfectly, unfortunately. And it just ended. I just looked away and didn't even notice. I keep forgetting I should use this. I got grapes. What do grapes do? 8 maximum life. See? We're already getting back ahead. Gains 5 charge. That's nice. Really nice. This is probably the card I should pick up. Because I am not very good at this. Deal 8 damage 2 times. Gain 2. I need the overdrive for that. Yeah, we'll do that. Had one more red card with all that red mana. Well, it didn't really end up mattering as it turned out. I'm gonna drink the tea. I don't really have a choice. I got more out of it than drinking tea in the other spot, though, because of the extra 8 life. Silver Lockdown. Every 8 cards deals 5 damage to Marisa. Okay, and I need 20. Oh, that's not great. I could deal with 2 of these. Well, let's do this. Yeah, no, that's annoying. Whatever. Scry 3. What can we get out of here? Yeah, get rid of those. I don't need them. This I do want. And then I didn't think this through. So we definitely have to use this. So we can use Runaway to get my grays, because that's really the best I can do. And everything else I drew costs too much. That's actually... Oh no, it costs a red! Arrgh. No, everything costs too much. I'm going to take 5 damage here, or 10 damage here. Literally the Watcher? Yeah. Well, I have 2 choices. I have Marisa or Reimu. So I chose Reimu. I chose Marisa to have a different thing. I really would have loved to have played Cherno, but here we are. She's not going to attack. And everything I have is... And I have so much mana. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to throw shit out then. Because none of it matters. Chrono Lock. That seems bad. You threw 2 into my... Okay. Silver... Trigger, Silver Lockdown once. Marisa takes 5 damage. Lovely. Alright, I could burn most of it to get the firepower, which is nice. And then I could pick up... Or I could block twice. Or I can... I'm gonna have to ignore these cards. There's no way around that. I think long term, I'm better off I have the firepower. And then we'll do... I keep forgetting those are red. Alright, well, here goes 16 damage, because I'm a moron. Bump. I love unstable potions. They're so much fun. Just so much fun. Let's get their block at least. Make us less likely to die and more potions. I'm gonna ignore that. Draw 2 cards is probably smart. Okay, well, we're back into the game for a moment here. We could apply Vulnerable, but I don't really see a good... I mean, I could do that to do that. That's Not great. I could get rid of these exile cards. Probably should actually... Oh, wait, no, I definitely need this. That'll reduce her to not doing that much damage, which is great. Alright, cool. So now I don't have to worry about the block from that. I can use this. Do I have a better way of doing that? Not really. A lot of damage. Let's do that. And the 7 block to play this. And then I could either do 9 damage. Let's do more damage. And we have a big enough annoying deck that I'm not that worried about that. Okay, she could do something defensive. That's fine. Did not intend to attack, which is annoying. Add him in. Should have blocked first. 14 damage, 14 damage. Oh, that only costs 1. I can do both of these. Alright, well, if I'm actually, if I'm lucky on my next draw, she will die. We'll see. Nope. Actually, no, I got it. 38 damage. Bam, done. Problem solved. The movie? No, wait. Not solved. She almost had a graze. I didn't notice. 28. Let me guess. This is accurate? That can't be grazed. F and A. Okay. Go all in on block, I guess. Really thought she would die. Whoops. Ooh. Well. Problem solved. Okay, I gotta pick an item. Information. Oh, wow. Discoverable cards through card rewards. You can only find card rewards if they meet the following criteria. If it's a unique card, it can be found if you play as that character. Each of the characters that represent your base. What is this? Okay, well, let's look at the other things. Bottles. Wait, what? Off-color mana. The Shining Exhibit and adds mana of different colors to starting ones in the mana base. Adding off-color mana makes character card unique cards for that character as well as other things. Powerful cards. Adding on-color mana. I don't know why it gave me that message, but okay. We're at 200%. I keep forgetting to use that. It's far away in my eyes. Add colorless. Unspent isn't lost. This is always really powerful. Adds a purple. Defeat enemies no longer drop power. For each power, gain 3 money. That is not worth it. Adds a yellow. Cards unique to Sayuka are added to the card pool. No. The Philosopher's Stone is too good. It is just too dang good. Whenever this is spent, deal 6 damage. Choose up to 1 card in the hand. It regains retain. Whatever is retained costs 1 less. It's combat. That's powerful, but with the cost of that, not worth it, really. I'm actually leaning towards this ability, because I do a lot of those. Wait. Increase the damage of unstable potions by 5. Oh, but that costs 4 to do. Ooh. Oh, wait, actually, this also costs 4 to do. Yeah, this is funnier. Let's do this. And I can remove a card. I don't really want to remove a card. I feel like most of the cards I have are good. I don't know. This is one of those things I'm bad about with these games, is remembering to remove cards. Alright, I think I'm back to full health, right? Hopefully that's how that works. There's only one way to fight an elite. And then there's a trade. Actually, trade could be good because I have a lot of money and will have a lot of money. Let's just take the elite path. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna just remember to... They don't have grays right now, do they? Immune to weak and vulnerable. Okay. Yeah, cool. We're just gonna use one of these. We're gonna use it on the Purifier. Because I haven't used it yet. And it threw some unstable potions over there, which is nice. Ooh, actually, this is good. That'll block most of the attack. do that. Should have... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't an attack. Or maybe it was. Not sure. And block. Gets me some temporary firepower. And I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, cool. One fight down. I'm going to leave the occult alone. Drones and Touhou? Yeah, this is one of the things that Notori kind of does, is make random objects like that. 18 damage to each enemy, 6 more for each potion. I can get a lot of potions in here. Okay, let's see. Make sure I'm not messing it up. 4, and then 2, 2. Yeah, let's do this. This'll work. In retrospect, maybe... Oh, never mind. That just solved the problem. I had a different plan, but that solved the problem. Scry 7, draw 1 card. That's really powerful. It's also upgraded. I already have a bunch of those. And deal 8. I think it's this. I like stargazing. You must have missed the Touhou game where I had to fight a robot frog. That was definitely similar. Oh, Patchouli is studying these magical jewels. You see. What a coincidence, Marisa. I can help tune your affinity with these jewels, a more than sufficient test subject. Choose 1 colored base mana and convert it to Philosopher's mana. Yes. That jewel you'd like to use is... it really doesn't matter. I guess I have more purple than red. Let's turn a purple in. Yeah, like, colorless is so much better. You can channel a stream of powerful energy more often. Thank you, Patchouli. Didn't even know it'd be so nice. What are you talking about? She was very nice. That was a great event. Oh, you saw that one? Okay, then. Well, then the joke doesn't work. Oh, no, it's the drowned girl. As long as we don't fall in the stream... Oh, man, I already ruined the joke. As long as we don't fall into the spring of the drowned girl, it should be fine. Marisa already being a girl, this probably doesn't matter anyway. Kind of tempted just to run away, even though it's not going to make a difference. It gives me, like, 1 graze next turn, and then I get to play with a different set of cards. And all of these will cost 1 less later. And she's not doing anything this turn, so why not? Actually, this worked out great. This is the kind of turn I actually wanted. Oh, wait, I can't cast that of purple. Whoops. Alright, well, that was a fun turn. Make you taste my agony. I don't want to taste agony. That doesn't sound good. We do need to do this. I can just block. I can block again. To completely ameliorate it, but let's scry first. Unstable potion, light of furnace. I'm gonna draw 1, so let's nix that. Sadly, as much fun. Actually, no. Do I have the juice to play that? I think I do. Because yeah, unstable potions just jump through your hand. There we go. And then scry 7, draw 1. And I would get the potion anyways. Let's ditch some of the basic stuff. Actually, let's ditch all the stuff, so next turn we have more, like, random interesting cards. Thump. And this card is worth playing because it'll reduce the amount of damage it takes. Perfect. Oh, wait! Oh, I see. I forgot about the drowning effect. That's a little bit of a problem. I would eat most of my ability. I do get... Alright, so really this is 30 effing damage. I don't have a good way of doing anything. Like, hooray, I'm doing damage, but, like, that's not good enough. I don't have any other way of drawing things. I'm only dealing 5. I'm going to take 25 this turn unless I draw... No, I'm just going to take 25 this turn. There's nothing I can do about it. That was unfortunate. Intends to... Never mind, that doesn't do that. 12 block, however, is nice. This is stupid. I could scry, or I could just... Oh, wait, no, hold on. I still need to block 10. I forgot about that. You know what? Actually, let's block. I don't think there's a card I want to scry for, is there? Is there anything here that I could use that would actually be interesting? I don't think there is. So yeah, we'll just enjoy a damage-free turn and see what happens. That happened. When it comes together, it really does come together, just chucking potions everywhere. 3 weak and vulnerable is really great. 3 weak and vulnerable is really great. I am having an incredibly hard time justifying anything else. It's like, I'm not really playing around with charge. So yeah, let's just do this. Let's go with Elite. Okay. We are fighting... Monk of Anger? Huh. Hata no Kokoro. These have 26 HP each. And they each... 14... Oh, that's a lot of damage. 30... Almost 30 damage, whatever. Oh, yeah, let's do this for... Wait. Hold on. Be smart. Can I cast this and this? Yes. Actually, I've got most of the things I need. So let's do the defensive card to get my power boost. Because that gets me 2 firepower. Now I do 12 damage to each. Each of them intends to attack me. That should give me 30. That gave me 10. Okay, less than I was hoping for, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, great. This gets me 3 cards. Hopefully I get... No. I was hoping Fireworks Potion would come up, but that's not... None of this is what I needed. Oh well, this is gonna hurt. This is not a good turn. Marisa's a bit harder to play than Reimu. Oh, now it dies. I just needed 1 more card. Okay, so she's going to do a lot of damage. 3x. It is dodgeable, which is nice, and does go into summon reinforcements. Okay. Alright, well, let's scry. That's going to come out. That's good. I think I'm actually happy. And then we do this. Put those in there. And I can scry and draw another card, which I think is what I'm going to do. Ditch that. Yeah, I want this card to come out. Other things would be fun, but I want this card to come out. So apply weak to her. Now I can block. I block exactly 15, but I don't think it matters. At least it hit the right target. Twice. Okay, so all 3 are intending to attack. Alright, we'll do this first. Alright, we'll see if this turns out to be a good idea or not. Then we'll run away. This actually worked. I won't take any damage this turn. That was beautiful. 8 damage to each. Yeah, I think so. Do that. Actually, I get to do both of these. Nifty. Probably should have done that first, but whatever. This is working. I'm not taking as much damage. I already took a lot of damage, but I'm not taking as much. Okay, 18 damage. I have all the cards and no ability to really rotate anything. So we're just going to use all of them. Actually, we're not. We're going to save 2 of the colorless mana. I forgot that we have that option. Any colorless mana we have gets saved at the end of the turn. So it's important not to overspend. Because we can steal some from the future. Yeah, let's do that. 12 block is good. Um, 14 damage is not enough to kill. 5 more block takes care of a lot of it. Do 14 damage and hope that we get some unstable potion. And I don't think it's going to matter. We're not going to come back around. A little bit of damage. Could have been better, could have been worse. Would have been nice with some scrying. And we win. See, unstable potions, once they finally start cranking through, are really, really, really fun. Just getting there is the problem. 2 grays, 2 charge. It's a lot for that. Heart Blossom's really good. Choose to one-hand retain at this turn. That is far too much for what they're asking. This is good. Having extra charge could be nice, and just being able to draw 2 grays out of 4 isn't bad. Heart Blossom's also really good. Yeah, this only gets me 1, though. Yeah, let's get the Broom, I guess. What did I just get? Whenever an ability card is added, upgrade. Alright, we'll take those. Oh yeah, we have to do a trade now. With Reno Yusuke. Alright. You take possession of items which you no longer need. Trade on the Hina doll. The Hina doll's half used? Yeah, or the grape. The grape is already used up. Like, I get 88 for that, and I don't think I lose it. A thing. Let's see what happens. Nope. I'm still at the same amount of HP. Don't got no use for it. Cool. Yeah, I still had 1 more use of the Hina doll, so there's no reason to bin that. Really wish I could get a gap and that, but I don't know if I can. Well, and taking elites is really dangerous. What am I at? 44. Yeah. I'd be trying to shoot the moon here. It's probably not smart if I went for the Actually, this one's almost... There was one that was no elite. Ugh. I really want the shop. I really want the gap. I can't get both. Recent supply. I can buy some things there. I can get another shop later. I did get that... Okay, I got the thing that gives me discounts. I'm gonna... You know what? Shoot the moon. Let's go. Yeah, basically. Getting nothing out of it. Fox and rabbit. Oh, she's gonna steal my money! Oh, it collects 10 for every phone call. That was weird. I don't remember how this worked. And she's gonna apply a negative effect. Okay. Basically none of these... Let's just do the setup. Let's do the setup items. I don't have anything else that's actually worth doing, unless I want to... Actually, that's a good... is that a good idea? Actually, I think it is. I think it's a good idea. We'll apply a graze. We're going to keep 1 of those for next turn, I think. Yeah, lose 1 when attacked or when a natural turn starts. So yeah, we're fine on that front. And I don't... Actually... no, this isn't colorless, so there's no point in keeping it. Let's attack the fox. Yeah, she does flee eventually, but I don't really have much of an option. Only 3 cards may be played each turn. I hate that. Okay. Pay 40, the Rabbit Trickster leaves immediately. You know what? I think this is worth doing. I have enough money. Go away. I think that was ultimately a worthwhile decision. But I get to skip 1 of these to a graze, so I just need to be careful on that front. Do that. Oh, this is perfect. We do this to get the block instead. That blocks most of it. More unstable potions. Oh, I can only play 3 cards. Alright, well, I blocked most of it. I'll ditch the grays, which is nice. So we're fine. Only being able to play 3 cards is annoying. 10, It can't be grazed. I wouldn't graze anyway. I can play 3 cards still. I have to defeat the Fox Yokai to get rid of it. Apply Weak and Vulnerable. That would reduce the amount of damage I would take, but... And well, it's 3. Yeah, that's okay. That's worth doing. I could scry. I don't want to scry. Okay, do this. That's 2. That removes the damage. And I guess do this. There's probably a lot of those in there now. Yeah, she might just... Actually, at the beginning of my turn, she will just die. If I could play one more card. Called it. I mean, it was guaranteed. You would draw at least 5 cards at the beginning. There were only 5 cards in there. There was no way it wasn't going to be. Gain 2 charge. That's... It costs nothing. Let's go with that. Alright, well, that was good. I took no damage. This shouldn't cost me anything. It's Mononobe Uto. Huh. Friends, foes, or even what they call the true culprit has in store for you. Ugh. My fortune-telling can predict it all. Since you're helping out Soko, Miss Marisa, I'll give you a little discount. Okay. Reveal the boss, reveal the first friend event in the 3rd act, reveal the first item of the true final boss. I don't know what that means, so we're going to click on this one. The first item will be the pendant that emits evil spirits. What does that mean? Will attract stronger enemies, so have an attack or 2 that damages multiple enemies at the ready. Not bad for a hermit. I don't know what that meant. Does that mean when I'm going through I have to find a specific thing that I want? I need to actually fight the actual boss? Alright, well, we made it here at least. There's no cards I need to remove. Gap gives me 50... I don't care about that. At the start of her turn, draw 2 additional cards. First turn. Whenever Marisa scry 2 additional cards. That seems interesting. What do we have card-wise? Gain 18 block if Marisa has no charge for... Deal 2 damage for each misfortune. I don't have any. Wheel of Misfortune. Deals additional damage. Okay, now. If the true final boss will have a summoning ability and you should get attacks that multiply. Revealed one of the boss's techniques, but how can we reach her? That's what I was hoping to figure out. Like, okay, that's a thing she does, but I want to know where she is. Or how you get to her. That's the part I'm still not understanding here. What is free mode? I bought this game. I don't know what that means. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna look at the cards. Scries, return navigation star from the discard pile to her hand. That's a 0-cost card. That's interesting to me. To be able to just deal 8 damage, and I have a few scrying cards. I have a bunch of those. 1 concentration, Unstable potions also apply 3 poison when activated. This card is the most interesting one I've seen so far. At the end of Marisa's turn, I have one of these already. And then deal 30 damage, limited. Exile any number of cards from your hand, retain, replenish. Okay, well that's not... 30 damage is kind of nice. This costs nothing. I like this card. I'm gonna do that one too. And yeah, I'm gonna try that one. Why not? And then finally... 2 additional cards. Why not? None of those relics really wowed me. I think I chose poorly. Oh. Yeah. The thing is, it's not an if. I really want to be able to fight it. Oh, there's Nitori. Nitori. Alright. She's going to do a drone. Okay. Well, that's not helpful yet. I don't need that. Draw a card. Well, this isn't exile. There's no reason not to play that. Drawing an extra card is not bad, but I probably should have done something smarter first. Oh well. Do this because that's good part of setup. 2 unstable potions into the draw pile, and Shadow is a good trade-off. And then the question is... Yeah, let's scry. Alright, Refined Potion. How much mana do I have? 1. Alright, so I couldn't cast this even if I wanted to. I can only cast things up to 3, so let's nix that. The Unstable Potion could come out, so we can do that. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable is always nice. But I don't need it right now. This costs 2 and 1. No. Well, actually, I don't need the block. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go. Let's just rotate this all the way around. She's got something that blocks half as much damage. Okay. Alright, also apply 3 poison. I don't have enough mana. That's fine, because I have this, which gets me enough mana. And then I retain that mana next turn, so I'm not going to burn it. What's up, Mero? How you doing? A lot of time and effort modifying this. Say Aspire to unlock 3 parts of the sigil by clearing the main game with all 3 non-watcher characters, then collect those to reach the final chapter. Oh, is that how that worked? It's been so long, I've forgotten. If this game is similar, I guess, but the characters, you also don't unlock all the characters at once. You have to, like, unlock them slowly, so I do wonder how the actual mechanism works. You alright? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Nothing too bad. Pretty fun day, played some D&D. Cannot complain. Okay, so I probably want to play this card. I'm playing Touhou Slay the Spire. 2x Graze. Ooh, wait, 18 block. Okay, let's do this. And then I can use this to do more damage to all of them. Which also gets me block. And then... Run away! I poisoned the drone. Let's do that because it's free. This is nice. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to. Oof, okay. Let's do that to make it so I take less damage. I guess I was gonna graze 2 anyway, so yeah, I'm fine. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to break from SMW. So we're playing some Touhou Slay the Spire. I'll be back to SMW tomorrow to do the whole judging thing again. If I play this, it will immediately draw out the Unstable Potion. So let's do this first. I'm going to want block anyway, which will give me more temporary firepower. Then we will draw the Unstable Potion. Remains stupid, but whatever. But now she's been hit with poison, so that's good. Do I have any other more unstable potions in here? Looks like the answer is no. But I have a lot of mana now, so being able to draw more cards would be good. Do I have any cards that let me draw more cards? There's an unstable potion. You know, let's just use the scrying card and see what we can get out of this. 22 damage. That's weird. Definitely want that. Oh, that wasn't smart. What? Oh, I must have charge on. Burst. That's why everything does double damage. Okay. Whoops. I did not play this correctly. Did not play it at all correctly. Because I have no cards that do damage! I should have brought one of those cards that does damage. Like, why is it so high? Alright, well, whatever. I block all the things she's gonna do, so it doesn't matter anymore. I do like the cheesiness of it, just a giant fist. There we go. She dead. Once these things come together. Also, I'm doing fine for HP. I did not take hit damage that round. This is good. I like this one a lot. Deal 8 damage 2 times. The last card was played this combat was red. Gain 2 charge. That seems very specific, but isn't bad. This one's still really good, and I don't ever mind having this card in my hand, because 3 power down is really nice. But then again, beef. Oh, that isn't beef, that's lighting a furnace. I don't know why, I always thought it was a steak. Rip Kappa-chan, indeed. We have one of these. These are fun. Yeah, why not? And the bicycle. Whenever attack card is added, yeah, upgrade it. Well, wish I'd done that beforehand, but I didn't select an attack card, so let's see what Reason's got for us. Hard work, providing supplies, magical guidebook. When acquired, choose one of 3 random, neutral, rare cards. That's not impressive to me. Start, player gains 1 firepower. Can't argue with that. Send some rabbits to handle. I guess she does have different dialogue. I probably shouldn't have just paged through that quick. Alright, if I want to survive an encounter with an elite, I probably need to take the gap. It'd be good for me to upgrade a card too. I've just realized that Takane will upgrade cards. I should have done that last time. If I want to win this, I think I do need to take the gap and the elite. Let's go event. Hey, look, more drones. And a gloomy Kappa. We just went from one Kappa to another. Alright, so 14 damage. Which we can mostly just drop by doing this. Just do that. Could add 2 more of that, which costs me 2. Oh, yeah, I want this. Do I need this? I'll do more damage. I'll do damage to everything. There's no question I want to use this card. Yeah, I want to use that card. Alright, and then let's just scry 5. We'll see what we get. That's free, so I want it. Yeah, actually, I just want this. I think that's it. We'll just take that card and then play it. We could play this if I burned this, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Yeah, I don't think that's worth doing. We'll let this one ride. Healed. That's annoying. Okay. So we still have our occult. We can do 11 damage. What do you do? We need to ameliorate a fair amount, to be honest. Hoping I've... Oh, 2 grays saves me from most of it. Okay. 2 charge, 2 grays is really good. This is also really good. Alright. I think I need to do this regardless. I want that, because it's fun. Now I'm down to 1. I can scry 9, or I can do some damage. I want to scry 9. When unstable, draw 2 cards. That's a cost of 2. No, thank you. In 10 block. I can't... I still do have my occult, so I could actually cast one of those. Okay. So I could get the 10 block card. I was rather hoping for something better than that, but I think the 10 block card is basically the best I'm going to get anyway, so let's just do that. And we got the poison. Right. It's not perfect, but it's a decent turn. Oh, she only has 55 HP. I didn't quite realize how fragile she was. Alright. I need to ameliorate 18 damage, and I have nothing. Literally nothing. She's gonna repair one of the drones. Oh, deal with not taking 10 damage. Oh, yeah, I'll just do this. Should have done that a while ago. I broke Baymax. Oh well. It's an offense matrix. Great. I have burst. Oh, I'm gonna murder things this turn. Well, some of them. This thing isn't even doing anything. Alright, weak and vulnerable for 1 is worth it. 5 block for nothing. 54 damage. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that was smart. It saved me some HP. Add astrology to the hand. Ooh, that's an interesting choice. 19, that's actually pretty cool. When in burst. Yeah, good fucking luck for that to work. Oh wait, that's an ability. Enter burst. So literally I pay 5 to do that. That is... Ooh, that is tempting. I think we have to. I don't know if we're gonna get to use it. Or if dumb things will happen, but... Alright, Yachi Kicho. Apparently the matriarch of something. Alright, mighty Miss Marisa, would you mind doing the matriarch of the Kiketsu family a favor? The otter spirits smell some of the Kappa's rogue drones. For the sake of the land, please deal with the issue as soon as you can. Fight a flanks a drone and get a random exhibit. Alright, sure, why not? Sure, why did I agree with doing this without knowing the enemies? Quite literally, yeah, sure, why not? I might regret this. Alright, what do we got? I can do a lot of damage to all of them, but that doesn't solve my problems. Oh, this does not solve my problems. Do I have anything that draws? I think I have to play this, because I need some amount of block. 18 block if she has no charge. It's not enough block. 19 damage each enemy. I really would like to cast that, but I have nothing aside from this 5 block. 10 block on that. Wait, hold on. I still have Exile. I still have Occult. Let's throw Occult up just because I want to. I can do this. Gain 4 charge for 18 block. Okay, this isn't the greatest first turn of all time, but I'll mitigate a lot of it. Most of it, at least. Yep, Touhou, slay the spire. Exactly, Melgrips. How you doing? Okay. Well, I do get to a gap next. Pay 5, regain 3. Yeah, I know. Okay, I can astrology. 11 damage, 6 damage. Run away, so I get 2 grays, which would solve an awful lot of my problems, actually. So we... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scry 5 so we can mess with this. I want that card. That's fine. Okay, yeah, let's ditch that card. And this card. So now we get this card. I'll cast this to do some good damage. Then we run away. What do I want to... Well, okay, so I can scry 1 to know what the next 3 cards are, but I don't have any mana to cast them. Let's just do this. That gives me my 2 grays, and it'll get me more mana next turn. And I have 2 mana, and nothing I can cast it on with it. I guess... Wait, I have actually a gray mana? What? I wonder where that came from, actually, now that I'm looking at him, actively confused. But that'll go away, so we'll just attack something. 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday, that's how? Don't have to get any presents for upcoming festivities? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got to do some work on that front. I have been lazy. 2 grays solves this problem, so I'll just cast that, I guess? I could also do this to enter burst if I had anything that did damage. I have nothing that does damage, so entering burst is completely superfluous. Guess we'll do that. How much charge do I have? 6. So basically, I would enter burst anyway when I do this. Lovely. I can't do any damage. Not a whole lot of point casting this card. Well... This is great, but I can't use it. So this is converting my base mana into steel mana. Here we go. We're finally getting somewhere with this. I don't know. I'm confused by that. They all... Oh, God. They're all doing things. Let's do this. Alright, now we need to recalculate how much. 1632. Oh, boy. 22. That's more... that's more than I have. Far more than I have. Alright, draw a card. Block. Alright. Well, I'll block a decent chunk of it, but nowhere near enough. Oh, I should have used my ability to... Only 30 damage? Yeah, I could have killed this one. Yeah, that's what I should have done. So you use that to kill that one to save some MP. Mistakes were made. It happened this turn. Okay. Let's gain block. All doing defensive things. I only do so much. This one seems like a good call. Okay, I think we're fine for this turn. Alright. Another fun, intensive turn. That's not great. Seriously? Alright, one. Let's just get rid of one of these. I should have done this like several turns ago. Just to try to get further ahead. Gain 10 block. Gain 5 block. Gain 5 block. Hit the one that doesn't presently have a barrier on him. Use the exile card to get rid of it. And yeah, that's it. That's good. I could get into burst, but I don't have... What's currently in my deck? I have several of those. Fireworks Potion's what I really want. Okay. That's the trick here. That's what we're gonna go for. Scry 9, please. Ditch that. Ditch that. Get the Fireworks Potion out. 45 damage should kill everything. Let's go all out first. And then kill them all. Ugh. Hey, I got an achievement for that. Add a card. Light the Furnace. Rainbow Star Blast. Oh, excess floating mana gets spent to pay. I don't want that. I don't want to burn through mana on accident. X's are always bad for me. This card is just good. And then a Purification Rod. Unlocks the ability to purify at gaps. Remove a card from the library. Whoop-dee-doo. As expected, Marisa, please accept my carefully prepared gift. I will accept a peaked cap. One more card during the draw step. That's actually really good for Marisa. Because I might draw some better things. But I know what I'm doing at the gap. I'm not upgrading a card. Give me that T. Why kill them all when you could super kill them all? Look, I had the cards. When you have the cards to do such things, you have to do them. Alright, okay, it's her. She's only half ghost, I think. Megumu. Alright, so she's gonna do add graze and 12 damage. 12 damage is not much, and I don't care that much. The question is, what do I want to do? Send to the draw pile? I think this is the smart start. Okay, it didn't really do much for me. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm gonna burn Occult, because I want this. Adding poison is always great when you have something that's got a lot of HP on. And this will always add an extra one. And that's a colorless mana, so I'll retain it next turn. Playing the Graze card probably would have been smart. Other than that, I think I'm okay with my choices this turn. Oh, I forgot to block. Whoops. Well, 6 poison. Off to a good start. Okay, run away I could use to get 2 grays, which could be funny. I could enter bursts and do 75 damage immediately. That's really tempting. I could still also... Well, no, I wouldn't be able to run away. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't. These numbers... 3, 4, 5, 5, 8. Alright, so I'd be able to do that, but yeah, it's probably a bad long-term strat. If I get 2 grays, I can ignore what she's going to do. Oh, okay. Scry first, then draw. Right, okay. I need to do a little bit of... I'll have 2 grays, she's going to attack me, and remove that. That's fine. I want... How many cards do I have? I have 8, okay. Burst also gives me mana. Oh, that... Well, that does change things a little bit now, doesn't it? I forgot that. That's important. Yeah, let's get this out anyway. So just put us into burst. Yeah, okay. That solves a lot of problems. Then I could do this. But I don't want to be able to do the fireworks thing. The fireworks thing's funny, so we're going to do it. And then finally we're going to run away. Which makes these cheaper next time they loop around. And I can apply Weak and Vulnerable. Or do 33 damage. Or not. I could apply Weak and Vulnerable. Oh, wait. No reason not to play that. That's free. And then we'll do this because that would have been cool, but now, well, we can't. But I'll get some green out of this, which is useful. Oh, she's doing a lot of annoying things. But I get 10 block by using this card alone, so we should do that. How much charge do I presently have? I have 2. Okay, so I only get 2 for playing that card. Oh, that's a good card, because it'll give me the temporary thing. Gain 4 charge, gain 2 firepower. I do want to get at least one of those on the board. That both of these? Yeah, we'll do this and then keep 1 mana in reserve for next turn. This is okay. This is going okay. Oh, never mind. It's going perfectly. She died. Ooh, Dongo. Gains at the end of combat, gain 2. Yes, I love that. Cards. 20 each enemy. Don't want overdrive cards. Those mess with me. Increase by 3, retain. This is a good card. This is a very good card. Cost of 3, though. This is also a good card. Yeah, we'll go with this. I didn't take too much damage there. How much? I have 33. Never mind. We're drinking tea. Go straight for our boss here. A Tengu of some sort. Why this? Why this game? Because I wanted a break from Mario, mostly. Megumu. Bribery will go easier on me. For paying 80. You know, I think that's probably a good use of my money. Why not? Alright, so what'd she do? Lose 1 firepower. Ease up. Will leave combat when her life is less than 80. Will drop 80 when defeated. Alright, yeah, that seems fine. Tengu Chief. Check out this touch keyboard you coded. Alright. Lay it on me. I could burst immediately. I don't have cards that make sense to burst. Yeah, going all out right now doesn't make sense. As much as I want to. I need to block 21 damage. Ish. And I guess I could do 15 damage, but like, no, this doesn't make sense. Just wait. Didn't pick 9 souls? Is that more than Dark Souls? Oh, that looks nice. Good choice of font. I like it. I like it. Okay. Where was I in this this fight? Scry has no charge. I do have charge. I'd still be good. 18 solves my blocking problem at a cost of... I don't have that much mana. 12 block. Actually, that's what I want. More so than getting the charge. And then I'm going to do this. That gets me 2. Nothing really in here that's helping me long-term, though. But this will at least make us get forward progress and full shield. We'll do the scrying. I'm already full blocking? I'm full blocking, so I'd rather not use this card, but then I can get this card to draw another card, so I don't see any reason to block it. Remove that. Don't have the mana to play this. Basically, this is me trying to get my next hand to work better for me. I think the stuff remaining is good. Let's get rid of shoot. Yeah, it's gonna be 5 cards with some block, and at least 5 guaranteed cards. Yeah, I like this. We'll go with this. Right, at least 5 guaranteed cards. We went with it. All right. Didn't even notice the font was already part of the code base. 9x more parrying. I'm good. I'm really good. Don't need parrying. Okay, no attack this turn, so that's good for me. I can try to get some good stuff going. Oh yeah, increased damage by 5 is good for me. Throw 2 in there. I think I might just hit the shadow. Running away also is nice because it decreases the cost of things, and I drop cards. But there's no cards. Actually, this might work. She's not attacking this turn, so we'll do this. Confirm. Potion. And then we can cast this. And we'll retain... Actually, we'll use the occult. What was I trying to accomplish? I'd be able to do this. They'd give me the 2 grays. And make all these cost a little bit less. And we hit her. Which gives us mana to do something. I'm going to retain that, obviously. 3 weak and vulnerable is nice. In fact, we're just going to do both of these. Could be vulnerable till the end of this. Looked like garbage before. Who reads this trash? I should have been looking at the screen. Oh well. Hit her with a potion. Okay, so what do we got now? We can poison. She's gonna do 23. I have 1 graze. That's not grazable, of course. Alright, I got this block. 18 block is good. Start of turn adding 2 charge. What am I at charge? 2. Okay, that's not gonna change anything right now. Her throwing potions keeps throwing me off. I really do think something's happening every time that happens. That helps. I don't have anything to scry. Let's do this, because that'll get me 3 new cards. Unplayable Ethereal, beautiful. I can block most of this. Yeah, I can block all of it now. With this and this, I block everything. Now the question is... Oh, this costs 0. Let's play it anyway. What else do I want to do? I can do 15 damage. I can do 15 damage. Yeah, nope. Wish I had the poison thing, but oh well. What? Oh. I could... She puts another bribery in my hand. Okay. I could bribe her again. Sheesh. Alright, what do we got? These are good. I'll get a lot of my stuff back there. Okay. A newspaper, lovely. I can scry, I can get 2 of those. Alright, well I want both of these, because that takes care of that portion of it. Gets me the block I need. It didn't get me any block. I guess this doesn't count as an attack? That really wasn't what I was hoping to see. Scry. What do we got? Get rid of that. This card... Oh yeah, perfect, actually. This is what I want. And I will be able to cast it. Run away! That'll get me more mana next turn. I have 1 mana. I don't think there's any point in doing that, because I don't need the block anymore. And drawing the card might move something forward that I'm happier staying in there. Ugh. Most of the cards in there are crap. Well, nuts. Now, the Runaway is great. It's got the synergy with my bamboo thing. Like, anytime I can make that work, it is worth using. Okay. We have 6 charge? Okay, so I can use this to enter burst. That's 22. Fireworks will do some damage. That's not enough. But 18 block solves some problems. Hard not to use it. 58 damage is a lot of damage. Oh, she switched. Oh. 12 damage. Yeah, she should leave this turn if it works the way it's supposed to, or I'll accidentally kill her. Oh no, I'm undefeated. This way to the Moria Shrine. Bye. Well, we take those. Maybe I shouldn't have played the card at the beginning, but whatever. Adds a purple. Vulnerable's effect is increased to 50% when applied to enemies. Vulnerable's effect is increased to 25%. Oh, bye. Okay, well. That's a lot. Start a player's turn, gain 1 random mana. Elite combo combatants reward an additional exhibit. That's really powerful, actually. That's a blue. The player's first, add 2 astrologies. Yeah, nuts to that. Let's go for the random mana. That sounds more fun. Event Horizon. Enter burst. Costs 1 purple. Gain 5 temporary firepower at the start of Marisa's next turn. She loses the game! I liked that card up until the point where I read that part. You better be confident then. I don't know if I'm that confident. Whenever an unstable potion is activated, gain 1 charge. Add 2 unstable potions to the hand. to the hand? Fascinating. Discard up to 3 cards, put random cards with costs of 1, 2, and 3 from the draw pile into your hand. Nope. Clearly, this is the best one. I need to go for full radioactivity. This doesn't let you get rid of, like, really early crappy cards. I'm happy enough with what I got. Amazing card, yes. 1 purple mana, go all out, and then die. I mean, it could work! Like, if you combine that with the other Marisa ability, like, there's some potential there. Like, it'd be bonkers to try and use it. Alright, these are all the same, more or less. I still don't know what the deal with red versus blue is. Like, I feel there has to be some important difference here. Like, do I want red? Do I want this? I don't know. I guess we'll take variety in colors of our enemies. Heard the food that the shrine on the summit is great. Oh, this is another one of those weird things that's happening. Alright, so that's a lot of damage. 11, 13 to each enemy is nice. 2 grays is great, except I have 5 attacks. 12 block. Okay. It takes care of that bottom one. Then I could get the grays. Or anything else that really helps? Well, 3 poison's nice. I don't know if the fight's gonna go that long. 21 damage is good. In both cases, I need to burn through my red, so I won't be able to use both of these. I think this is probably the smart move, though. But then I could cast this. We'll see if this was smart. Something to do with Halo. Well, I still... Yeah, I took 7. That's not bad. That could be a lot worse. Okay, so we're looking at 6, 7... We're looking at 12, 19 damage. Okay. We're looking at 19 damage, and I could easily get this block that takes care of the problem. I have 2 charge right now. So that's not as good of a card as it could be. Or I could do the Runaway, which would get me most of that, and get me more green mana, which is nice. I do like Runaway. It's just a fun card in terms of how it works. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. I'm just going to cast this, cast Runaway, let it rotate. I could scry 9. That's probably smart. Add 2 unstable, and okay, it's the same card as I had before. Let's scry 9 and draw 1 before we make any decisions. I can keep this and get 5 block, which is nice. Or I could... What do I have in terms of mana? No purple, but I have plenty of that. If we ditch this, I could throw a potion. Nothing here. I would love radioactive elements, but I don't have the mana to cast it at this point. I think I do, actually. I could just put this up and then ditch all of the other cards to get out radioactive elements, just to at least try it out. That was good. Go for it! I like how they're in my hand. It's just weird. And then, yeah, well, I guess we'll do this just to have it. It's nice to have. And then I guess we'll do this, because it's nice to have. Oh, well. That was not a good burst. But plenty of green mana. Alright, she summoned another thing, and that's annoying. Alright. So cool. What are we looking at? That's a lot of damage. I could go all out, which would leave me with 7. Oh, but I would get back some. Do I have anything that does damage? No. I think, regardless, I'm casting this. That just takes out some stuff. If I were to go all out, if I could get the Fireworks... Is Fireworks in the deck? No, it's not. I could throw a potion at best. So going into burst is probably a bad plan. 15 block does solve a lot of problems, but it doesn't solve enough problems. Scry 5. I want the 10 block. 14 block actually is the best I can get. Let's do that. Wait. I have a lot of... Yeah, so I can do this, draw 2 cards, and that rotates the whole deck. That's good for me. So, draw cards. Alright, cool. Okay, so I can do this, and this will get me 14 block and probably kill those 2. Let's throw that out just to see what happens. Still have to deal with these. That's fine. We have to deal with a whole lot less now. I had cards that did damage. Then going into burst to be worth it. Let's do that. Alright, so 12 doesn't quite block everything, but this 10, that does. Okay, cool. We'll retain that in case it matters. If I had an attack card, I'd use the burst, but I don't, so oh well. It's just not worth it. No cards like that. 10 damage, exile, 5 block. Alright, so 9 total damage that they want to try and do. This is free, so play it. It's not enough block. Oh, I guess I can just kill this one. Probably should have just done that. Why did the other one explode? Not complaining. Okay. These are all common. Lovely. If Marisa's in burst... Oh, this would be great. Have your spell card. There are better times to use that? Yeah. Well, I think I just got it. I think I literally just got my spell card this like last turn. Well, let's see what we get here. I already noticed who the culprit is back at the expo by Doremi Sweet. Okay. If you want to find her quickly, I have a shortcut for you right here. So, gain a border sensor, start boss fight immediately. Allow one to perceive the true nature of reality. That seems important. It's mythic rare. Otherwise... Alright, fine. Let's gain the border sensor. Let's see what this does. Take it with you. Alright. Enters the dream world after a short while, arrives at the exit. Like, maybe this is the key to seeing the true final boss? Okay. Shrine Maiden here. Sanae. Gonna do her spell card. Can't read that. Alright, let's see what we got here. 3 weak and vulnerable is probably worth using. She's not in bursts. I don't want to draw 2 cards right now. 10 block, don't know if that's important. That's nice, but not useful. I might want to actually draw the 2 cards. Draw 3 cards. Okay, apply poison. Start of her turn, she gains charge. That's free. Let's play it. She just got plus firepower. Whenever Marisa plays an ability card, she gains 1 firepower. Nuts. Negates the next 3 debuffs. That's fine. I don't really use those. Okay. But this is annoying because I did want to get this out on the field. Okay. I don't think there's any reason not to do this. And I like having potions in my draw pile because they're fun. So we're going to do that so I can move that one forward. Otherwise, I think that's it. We just end turn. I don't know what her spell card does. It doesn't say damage. Siphoner of Spiritual Power. I don't like that. What does Spirit Down mean? Lose 2 Spirit. Increases block and barrier. Okay. Well, that sucks. And she's got a lot of barrier on her. Lovely. Okay. She's going to do 40 damage. Whenever it's activated, gain 1 charge. Okay. That's a good argument for casting that immediately. What else do we have? 8 block. Okay, great. Run away. If I can actually make this work, do this and run away gets me 2 grays, and then I'll have some other stuff to do stuff with. Let's do that, because it'll also get me some mana. Okay. Also, we're getting rid of her... I thought she had something to remove debuffs. Guess that's gone now. Awakened gimmick getting stronger when you build up? Yeah. It's not one of my favorite things, but we work with it. If I cast this, then run away, this will get me 8. Alright, yeah, why not? This will at least put me moving forward. I guess that you don't get to do that through retain. I got 4 colorless. Ooh, this is... Yeah, leave that alone. Cast this so I can control cards. I'm going to ignore the abilities. They're nice, but I don't need them right now. 10 block, add an unstable potion is a good one, and I can cast it. 10 block is good. I have 4. That will take 3. I think that's fine. Yeah. Add an unstable potion. Like, we're at the end of the... Oh, that's an 8. I want the 3 block. Like, we're at the final boss, a final boss, so taking damage here isn't the end of the world. That's very rainbowy. $35 damage, no grays. Alright. That's an ability. 12 block is nice. 8 block is okay. 16 block is nice. This is what I probably want here. Well, one of the things. Let's go with 18 block. That put me in burst? That puts me in burst. Too bad that my cards suck. Then use this to get more block. Maybe I don't understand how that card works. Just get more block. She'll do 1 damage. I can live with that. That's gonna be annoying. But we are stacking poison. Like, poison is getting up there. Wait. Yeah. 19 damage. Okay, so she's gonna do 48 damage. Really wish it would just, like, tell me the final number sometimes. Okay, 13 block is nice. I could activate burst, which isn't great right now. Actually, this might work. Oh, it's so tempting. Let's try 2 more cards and see if this helps. It doesn't. This actually does. Firepower down is good. It's only a need to deal with 36. And I can get 2 grays to make it even easier. So let's just do that. Let's scry 1 first. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't want that. Fire potion's nice. I'm not sure it's the thing I want right now. I could also get run away and then graze my entire way through it. Let's try this. So we get this card. Force her into burst. At a cost, so I lose 5, I get 3. Then I cast this, which made me lose a random mana. I didn't think this through very well, did I? This, in fact, I think made everything worse. I really think I screwed this up horribly. Let's run away. I could do 33 damage or get... I could do 33 damage. Oh, wait, hold up. That's at least something. It'll do more damage because of what I've done here. Yeah, I don't get it. Can you read the card? Yeah, we'll take another look at it. Does it number as an intent to attack? Yeah. I saw it coming and was like, this looks like a good idea. I had to try it. Sometimes you try things and they don't work. What else she doing now? Intends to heal herself. Remove debuffs. Oh, you're gonna remove my poison! At least there's spell card next turn. Okay, well. I have 2 charge. I get 2 charges to start every turn. She's not gonna attack me. Great. Okay. Let's do that. Really wish I had this particular hand last round. I don't mind making her a little bit more powerful, I guess. And let's get rid of the card. Otherwise, like, nothing... I'm trying to think if anything's worthwhile. I guess getting rid of the green is worth it to get an unstable into the draw pile. That's like the only thing that's worthwhile there. Otherwise, I'd much rather have the mana next turn. 100 HP, you... Well, at least we get to start stacking stuff again. I didn't realize my entire deck was consisting of unstable potions, but here we are. Marisa found the real culprit lurking with the help of the border sensor. Yeah, we did it. Good for us. Alright, we also have choices. Add a green, remove 2 cards. Add a red, all attack cards are accurate. That sounds great. Add a colorless. Card rewards have 1 more option. Cards of all color. I think I'm just gonna take the red. Being accurate's nice. So much 100 HP, yeah. It worked out. It worked out. Event, no. Gives it to 1 card in the hand to retain. As retained, it costs 2 less random this combat. True Full Moon. Gain 99 barrier. After 9 cards are played, Marisa loses. I don't want those cards. I'm gonna get the middle one. I think the one that doesn't make me instantly lose. Alright, so we found the true culprit. What's going on now? Forward. Ah. I think I know which one that is. Alright, well, is it starting to lag again? Yeah, I'm dropping frame... well, the frame rate has gone down a bit. Something's weird about how this works. Also, I missed whatever her message was. Hey, you can't upgrade from here. Great. Alright, well, I have no use for money after this. Every 3 turns, gain 1 graze. Marisa attacks for the first time each combat. Apply 3 lock-on. That is not worth it. Status card is drawn. Gain purple. That is good. I also want this. Those are obvious ones to me. In terms of new cards, I don't think there's any, like... Alright, let's just upgrade some cards. I've got some good, really good cards that are probably worth upgrading. What does this do? 8 block? No, thank you. 18 block, gain 4 charge. I see these cards are basically the same, but that costs 1 less. And 5 by this combat. That's actually pretty useful. Oh, wait, hold on. This one? 2, 3 charge, no. An 8. That's tempting. Oh god, it makes the text really hard to read. That's what this card does. I cannot read that on this projector. It's too small. 2 unstable potions to the draw pile. Increase. At the end of Marisa's turn, increase the damage of all unstable potions to the draw piles by 5. That's an argument right there. That's a real good argument. I guess the card that makes Marisa go into burst mode is already upgraded. 8 more per. That's also real tempting. I think this card's my winner. This card's awesome. And I can't buy more. I need to remember you can upgrade cards here. That's something very different from Slay the Spire. And something I'm not used to. I still have money. I may as well burn it. Gain 3 firepower. I guess that's a fine card. Whatever. Alright. And a gap. We're at full health, so I guess we'll get another upgrade. I think the retain one is really good, increasing by 5 per combat, and it starts at 18. Yeah, this card's good. All right, let's see how this boss works. Actually, I don't think I know this Touhou. Messiah of all tools, liberator of items, giant scissor bundle. What did any of that mean? Giant scissor bundle? All right, about to use her spell card. Don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, when Marisa plays a card, she takes 1 damage. Great, okay. May only be dealt 300 damage. That's 800 health? Cripes! Okay. Right, what do we got? Master of Collection. What one card? When did I get this card? Okay. 1 card to retain costs 2 mana less this combat. Okay. I'm thinking this through right now. I think this. Even it hurts me a little bit. This is fine. Do this one. What I should have done is done this first, so I didn't take some chip damage. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I want to play that. Yep, just like the heart. There's a lot in here that's similar. Okay, I've got retain on this. I gain 5 block, but I don't need it. I could cast this and do damage. I don't see any reason. No, I'd rather hold on to my mana for next turn. All right, overturning all under heaven. She summoned some things that are fluffy. Okay, she does a lot of damage. Holy cow! He's gonna buff him. What was that? I got that right spot where it's like up, but not up. Oh, Black Kidama. Furballs. Okay, attacks and buff. What do these things have on them? 9 block after being attacked, so I have to kill them instantly. And if they're summoned and they die. Okay, so I'm looking at a fair amount of damage. What do we got in our hand here? Astrology. Draw 3 cards. Apply weak and vulnerable. I see where I'm going with that immediately. 10 block, I probably should apply that first. Apply 3 poison, I want that. Unstable potions activated, gain 1 charge. I love that. Okay, so first off, use the broom. Second, no. Okay, apply weak. So I don't need to worry so much about the damage. 4x8. I really wish I had a damage reflector in my hand. Or in my deck. Okay. So 4x8, 16, 32. I'm looking at 50 damage here that I need to ameliorate. And I don't have a lot in my hand to do that. 18 block. I might just play this. It costs 1, so whatever. I really do want these. Adding 2 to my hand is probably smart. No, be smart about this. Do things in the right order. If I cast both of these... Do I have the mana pool to cast both? I think I do. I have 4 colorless. Yeah, this will work. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this, which will get me back 2 mana. Maybe we'll kill one of the Kidamas. Not the one I was hoping for, but hey, it's better than nothing. And I actually got a ton of mana out of that. Holy cow. Let's scry 5. I could use another scry to get forward. Firework Potion takes care of the other Kidama. And I can cast it. 38 damage to each enemy. Am I in Burst? And didn't notice? I'm in Burst. Okay, cool. I'm in Burst. Yeah, I feel like Fireworks Potion is good. I could bring in this in. No, that's not worth it. Drop that card. Let's do Fireworks Potion. They'll take care of the Kidama. Entirely. And do some good damage to her. and then we can draw 3 cards, which will get me back a mana. I could go all out. That'll be useful later, but it's not worth burning all of my stuff for. I want to retain that card for a while. I feel like this card is almost free. Okay. Does this work? Instinct. Activates of this card as the leftmost or rightmost card in the hand. What? Okay. That's... okay. Alright, we cast this. We cast our Occult. Then I can actually use this to get 14. That is such a weird mechanic. Yeah, I'm glad I read it again. I was confused. And I can't afford this, so it'll just go by the wayside. But I think... oh, and then this. 500 deals 15... wait. 47. Yeah, let's do that. But she's currently vulnerable. Maybe I should have waited and used the burst card. 45. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. I like this. This is good. Retain to get more block. Boy, do I wish I had something that did reflect damage. And she summoned a friend. 17x2. Glad she's weak. Alright, turn actually starts. What's up, Groovy Gadget? Yeah, only applies if you carefully manipulate your hand first. Explain why we didn't understand it. Yeah, I kept getting confused. This works better. Okay, I've run away 2 times. Cannot be graced. God damn it. Okay. We have options. We have options. We have tons of mana to play with, too. Alright, we'll use this. Need to remember to do block first. Need to remember to do block first. Okay. I am at... where's my charge count? 2? 2. Good. Reset your PS3 yesterday? Oh, nice! Did you have to? Deal 20 damage to 5 block. I am thinking oh boy. If I lose this, that makes it really... oh, you know what? I have to do this. Okay, so now we block this attack mostly. We're missing that attack. I use Runaway to get Grays. I get new cards. Then draw 2 more cards. Let's draw 2 more cards. I'm in Burst now, which is good. I think. I'm thinking. Reset up, as in you pulled it back from storage. That's what I assume. I would assume you didn't just press the reset button otherwise, because that'd be just funny. I've already dealt too much damage to her, really. Oh, could still be dealt. Okay, not that I've dealt that much. Alright, cool. Actually, I want both. I want this one. That's an easy one to pick up. Because we're already in Burst, it doesn't matter. This would get me more Grays, which is always fantastic. And then I really should have been smarter about that, because now I can't do too much damage. But let's throw 57 at her. I don't care that she's going to do this. That'll get me more mana next turn. Just set up. Oh, nice. It's like getting 4 power instead of... oh, that's true. Why is she summoning drones? Alright, spell card, 2x. I'm actually fine on the front of, well, alright. I still have 1 Grays. I guess that's really all the point there is there. At least 1. Oh, never mind, it's a Purple Forest. Where the hell's my Grays? That's only 1, okay. Let's look at my options. We have the drone here. He's gonna do something. He's immune to that stuff. Okay. 23 block with retain. I'm gonna retain that easy. 12 block. I do need to block so that I can avoid taking damage from casting things. So I probably should do that. Let's just do that. No reason not to. Alright, applying vulnerable is probably smart, but I don't have anything that does damage. Like, this is nice, but, like, it's pointless right now, because I can't actually hurt anybody. Now, let's do this, because that thing's awesome as an ability. Summoning all sorts of nonsense. It is, in fact, nonsense that she's summoning. Okay, that's not helpful. I'd rather retain this. I guess there's no reason not to cast it. It doesn't do anything for me. But, like, I'm not going to use that red mana anyway. Reverse offensive. I don't like that at all. 40. All of her stuff disappeared, and she summoned 2 crows and added crap to my inventory. Alright. Well, hopefully I throw out a bunch of potions and kill everything. No potions. Alright. 8 times 8, 12 damage. Oh, that's a lot of shit. I can jump into burst mode. That has value. I don't have anything that does damage. I don't have any way of drawing cards. 30. You know, if I didn't go into burst mode, I could at least kill one of these things outright with this. Let's do it. Remember to do broom defense first. Ah, so annoying. Okay. 66 damage means I can outright kill this. Goodbye, Scouter. It also means I can outright kill one of the crows, so now I'm not worried about quite as much damage. 8 times 8 is 64. That's a lot of damage. I'll ameliorate most of it, but that's not what I really wanted to do with that turn. Still, I've got her half down, but she summoned a bongo drum and put more crap in my inventory. Potion! Goodbye, Crow. No more potions. What do I have in here? Do I have any potions? I have 2 potions. Okay. I need to put more potions in there. Deal 20 damage. She's going to do 27 ungrazable. Twice. Look, I have graze. 14 is nice. Let's get the 5 block. Let's draw 2 cards. Good. Really? Cool. I'm in burst. Cool. This is good. What am I going to do in burst? I think there's no reason not to do this. So I don't have much of a choice. I'll do a lot of damage and ameliorate 14 of that 27. May as well throw the shadow out. Gain 5. Gain 5. I'll keep 1 graze for next turn. So we got that going for me. I could get rid of the shadow. I don't think it's worth it to take the extra damage. Because I'm going to take 28. I'm going to take more damage than I want to take this turn. Yeah. And she summoned a doll. And some more stuff got into my inventory. Cool. It's a shame I'm not really stacking poison. Alright, what do we got? Run away. I have... Do I still have graze? I don't think I do. I could use Runaway to do some stuff with my hand right now, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. Fireworks Potion. Yeah, that solves that problem. Alright. Draw 3 cards if she's in burst. Am I at 6 charge? Yeah, it looks like 6. Okay. Gain 18 block. If Marisa has no charge, gain 4. Hey, look at that! I'm in burst! Also, I have very little HP. Hey, look at this! 160 damage! And she gets at least one more turn. Like, I don't have a lot of... I won't be able to kill her this turn. But it'll be a close run thing. Yeah, okay. Does she still take the poison stack? Looks like the answer is no. Anything else I can do to set myself up well? Don't care. I should actually use Runaway before we finish the turn. Because there's really no reason not to. Just to give myself that extra graze. And reduce the cost of things. Let's do this. Put an Unstable Potion there. Just hopefully it'll break her at the beginning. And then Runaway. Alright, cool. This is good. This is something good to retain in case she heals herself. 40 extra, and now I have a dual disc in my inventory? What is this? I have so much crap in my inventory. I'm not going to get to read it. She's just going to die. Okay. What the hell is this? When drawn, to purify. For the rest of combat, cards may be drawn past the pyramid-shaped puzzle's limit at the cost of 2 life per. Oh, this is weird. And that is a dual disc. I wasn't wrong. I don't have anything that does damage! I have nothing that does damage! Fuck! No, Okay, cards may drop past the membership parameters. Oh. Okay, can I survive? Wait. No, charge doesn't change the calculus. I can't hurt anybody. Alright, well, 7 times 8. I'm toast. I think. I don't care about any of these things. I guess the best I can really do is post this up. There's nothing else I have that'll fix this problem. Like, this doesn't help me. If I cast this... Wait, replenish? Give me a card. I don't care. Give me a card. That didn't do what I thought it would do. Alright, well... I think I'm dead. I just needed 1 damage card. Oh, I have a graze. I forgot about my graze. I might not be dead. I'm dead. I exploded. I just needed 1 damage. I need 1 friggin' attack card. Well, I got hosed. There's 1 drawn. Oh, I misread that. Yeah, I got hosed. Oh, that sucks so much. I had so many cards that any of them would have solved my problem. But, oh well. Well, thanks to GG, at least. How you doing, Touhou? Well, we get new cards at least. Remove a card from the draw pile from combat. That's kind of nice. I have 2 copies of the hand that temporarily cost 0 and have exile. That's fun. We have a soul gem after visiting a gap at the start of the player's first turn of combat. Gain this stuff. That seems fun. Yeah, because gaps are like right before bosses. That would have helped. I just needed 1 friggin' card. Oh well. Anything with damage would have won me that. Or draw. I'm so mad. Nope, we messed up. We messed up. And the game is now horribly lagging because of it. Oh, well. Yeah, we resolved it, I guess. That's just such a bummer getting so close. This is a weird interface. Even when I like restarted, it wouldn't show me the new screen there. This was just a quick test to see how it sounded. This was the one we won today, and this is the one we lost. Ugh, what a shame. I was that close. Did get a true ending, but it counts as a win? I guess. Bit rough the first time or two. Yeah. If I just gotten a card, that's all I needed. Here's my question. Did I unlock Chirno, or is she 4? That's the thing I mostly cared about. On 6 now. So I can't even do Sayuka. I need to play another round or 2. Oh well. Oh, watch Prologue! Hey, that's the thing I was looking for. Here's the Prologue. Yantai, Night. During the last Lunar Capital Expo, you call this deserted place an expo? Darn you, Moku! Sakuya vowed to do everything in her power to make the next exposition the greatest of all time. Every guest can take one exhibit of their choice home. Treasures not included. Aw, that's nice. This is the Undange, known as the Jewel Branch of Haurai, has blossomed because of everyone's enthusiasm. It does look Dango-ish. Aw, they all look so happy. We have many guests here today. I hope everyone had a good time at the exposition. I thought the Lunarians would have some interesting stuff. Turns out I was wrong. Yes, milady, there are many interesting things you've already seen, after all. Sakuya. Look, doesn't that look kind of interesting? It's true. Lady, wearing that is a bit... what are those jewels? The jewel branch of Haurai has disappeared. How did Aaron do this? It's part of the show? If you find it, I'll let you choose one of my treasures! And then everyone runs off. Whoa! Oi! Why's everyone so worked up about? Huh? Is that Eri? If only she could help us. Wait, is that it? Is that actually where the... Oh, because she's the person who shows up when you start the intro. Everything makes more sense now. Alright, well, we call that a victory of sorts, I guess. Moral victory, perhaps. Oh well. But I think that's it for today. Despite what it says on the stream, we streamed for a lot longer than 2 hours. I'll have to fix that up in post if I actually care. We'll see if I actually care. But, yeah, it's a fun game. I'll probably play more of it. It works well as a travel game. I had less frame rate issues when traveling, which was surprising to me. But I'll need to mess around with the settings. I'm not really sure what to do with that yet, but clearly the other settings I'm using for OBS on the other thing work fine, but we'll figure it out.